Well, the time has finally arrived. We are here. Today is September 18th in Japan. I know that this was released a day earlier. Man, without further ado, man, this is it, man. This is Spiritbox, Eternal Blue. If you're watching this, feel honored to be a patron because patrons get it first. Everybody knows that shit. I remember the first time that I reacted to this band, Rule of Nines. Courtney and her gang, they messaged me they commented on my video. They were like, wow, we had not seen anything like this in a reaction video. And that's what really led me into doing the effects and everything, because I was doing effects, but I wasn't really doing the effects. But that's not why you guys are here, right? You guys are not here to fucking hear me talk, right? You're here for the fucking album review, right? Well, this is it, man. This is Spiritbox, Eternal Blue. A full album review. Let's get at it. This is fucking awesome, man. It's awesome. I love it already. Alright, Mike. You and Bill just go so well together, dude, with the guitar and the bass. Fucking awesome. Yeah. What the fucking Bring Me to Horizon shit is going on here? All right. That's oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Yes! That was fucking epic! Oh, here we go. Hurt you. Well, the time is finally. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It goes so well together. Pretty awesome for its second song. I love how it went right into it too. I knew they would do this. I knew they would one track after another. I knew it. I knew they were gonna do this. Yeah. I'm adding Spiritbox into a new genre called ambient core, dude. Me and Drew Man made it up. This is fire, bro. Boom! Yes, dude! Really great production, man. Went right into Yellow Jacket featuring Sam Carter. Oh my god, that's why it ends abruptly. Now I understand why. Alright. Sam Carter's from Architects, right? Yeah. Ooh. This is freaky. Holy shit, Courtney. so far. Yeah, dude. Straight fire. Awesome. Every single song has just been so fucking awesome, dude. Every single song. This is a different side. I like this. I like this song a lot. This is The Summit. Oh, sounds like Imogen Heap. Yeah. Awesome, dude. It's really cool. Reminds me of Imogen Heap. I forget what the name of the song is. Hide and Seek? Yeah. There it is, Secret Garden. I love that bass riff. It's freaking awesome. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Every song has been so good. Seriously, every single song. Silk in the Strings. Yeah! That riff though, holy shit, Mike. Wow. This is brutal. getting some bleach bath vibes right now. Fuck me. Oh my god, dude. This is sick, dude. Great fucking song. Woo. That riff, man. Holy shit. Dude, Courtney, your husband's a fucking god at guitar. Holy shit. Wow. Now that we fled, blood into wine, but dominant instead. Holy roar sits in the garden we fled. Yeah! Yeah! I love this Gojira slide that Mike does right here. Right here. That is so cool. Please release a instrumental version of this album, guys. Please. I'm begging you. Please. This song fucking slaps, man. Oh. To cut my sides. When I die, you will pray for me. Fucking love this song, dude. Bravo. Eternal Blue. This is something new I'm doing, guys, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the full album review.
It's not that you open my heart, floating like a reptile, colder in the light. It's not that the agony sticks, pull me like a riptide.
Okay.
Losing in time, it's one by one, cut the circulation as it does settles for you. Flood in the color around, an eternal blue sun to illuminate my wounds. I wish my blood would slow down.
like this. Oh my god, dude. A solo. Okay.
And what's left of me, a cavity, at least the space is in my heart. So you left of me to die. I wish my blood would slow down. Oh, you make my blood rush. Slow down.
That was a good song. The guitar in the middle caught me off guard. I loved it though.
I am coasting on nice dreams, lonely, folding on each other, waiting for great things, but all they do is stop
What?
to grace me with cold sleep.
Oh, what?
I breathe in, I feel another erase me to pace me and hold on to the drop. Sinking in, now we live in a
Wow. Okay. That's new. I love it, but it's new. That's cool. It reminds me of Bjork. Okay. All right. Oh man, I love that chorus. Holy shit. Is that Mike singing underneath her? I think it is. It's either Mike or Bill. Halcyon. Got a wild guitar in it, man. I like it. Every single song is so good. Seriously, every single song. Every song. There hasn't been a single song that I disliked on this album. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Circle with me. I love the fact that you guys are throwing out each song as it's going into another. It's huge inspiration to me with my solo project. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my solo projects, is one song's going to go right into another one. I love that.
This could all be yours.
This could all be yours. It could all be yours. This is life. Very impressive album. I love it so far, dude. Seriously. Great album.
Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey invade my thoughts, they promise I won't feel the pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This ugly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate the
this could all be yours. Yeah. Here comes my favorite part. Yeah. Such a fantastic album so far, dude. Seriously. Here it is. The finale, Constance. Thank God it's not the video, or else I would cry. Fucking love this song. This band's so good, dude. Seriously. So much freaking potential in the future. I hope you guys stay together and make music, because you guys are fantastic artists.
Dying sun burns in the night. I watch you glow. It's so hard for me. Speaking darkness out of spite. Coercion and caving in. Wrap me in my bitterness. Give it up.
I love this guitar riff in the background. It just goes so well with the music. Very good production. It's hard to lose someone they're not alone.
I have been waiting my whole life for pressure and increment.
It's like that final song on White Pony, Pink Maggot. It's like a finale. I love it. I can definitely compare this album to White Pony. Definitely has the... Every song sounds different. Every single song. Just like Deftones. 20 years ago, 21 years ago, Deftones released White Pony. If you guys open up for Deftones, I will come to the concert. I promise you. Awesome. Fantastic. Every song, dude. Every song is fantastic. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right, that's it, man. That's the whole album. All right, guys, here are the lyrics for Eternal Blue. We're gonna be going through each of them, try to figure out what they mean. Hopefully we can try to figure it out. Apparently there's a little quote from Courtney herself, so I'll be reading those as well. All right, so the first song is Sun Killer. I was born to break, shallow paradise, consumed I ignore, a meteoric rise. If the blade is dull, there's consequence. You displace the host, there is no defense. Tell me the waves won't rise and the monsters will fade in with time. To temper the blaze with the twist of a knife, a sun killer, a lullaby. They were born of dust, shallow parasite, breakdown, destruction. Ocean floors collide. If the blade is dull, there's consequence. If I stay, I know I'll be violent. And then that chorus again, and then Sun Killer, sing me to sleep. So this song, dude, this song is fucking fire, bro. Like, seriously, one of the best songs on this album. I'm sorry I couldn't give this to the top 3, but there's just not really. There's just so many more songs on here that just belong there. Alright. So Courtney LaPlante, we wrote this in January of 2020. Really? And we instantly knew that it would be the intro of the album. This has the drama that I look for when I'm listening to an opening of an album. It's like when the band is walking out on stage for a show. When I hear this, I'm surprised by the flexibility of my voice, because I've had a vocal cord injury for a long time. It's finally healed itself up in the last couple of years, so this performance is like a mini celebration and I feel like myself again. Really cool, man. And Courtney, I really hope that you get better, because the vocal injuries they're no joke, man. I've actually gotten sick from a couple of mine, and it's not fun. Alright, so what do I think that's about? Sun Killer, sing me to sleep. I want to get into this real quick. I don't want to just read the lyrics and be like, yeah, dude. I was born to break, a shallow paradise. Consumed, I ignore, a meteoric rise. Blade is dull, there's consequence. If the blade is dull, there's consequence. There's always consequence in life if you don't mean to do stuff that you want to do stuff. Meaning, like, if you're not sharp-edged, if you're not a smart person, if you're not wise, then there will be consequences in your life. If you're a stupid person, you're a dull blade. Another word for a stupid person. Sun Killer Lullaby. Yeah. Again, if I stay, I'll know I'll be violent. Yeah. She wants to get away, or the person wants to get away from this environment that they're trapped in. I'm really surprised that they didn't put Blessed Be on this album, to be honest. I thought Blessed Be was very, very nostalgic of The Handmaid's Tale, and just kind of like, it kind of fits the vibe of this album, and I'm really surprised that it's not on here. Alright, Hurt You is the next song. We are failing in crisis mode. Mutually assured destruction. Love the proxy and burn the bones. So I smile in the snare of devotion. I hope you find what you are fighting for. I am happier when I hurt you. Your medicine is the coldest war. I am happier when I hurt you. You just keep on building the tension. I want to escalate out of this stasis. But you just keep on building the tension. I want to escalate into the grave. And it's again a chorus. Bridge. Preemptive, bitter end, perfect fit. Dysfunction. I have learned to love the embrace in this mutually assured destruction is the crux of the coldest war. And it goes into the chorus again. Here we go. Hurt You is a song that was written before the pandemic in the early 2020 during a snowstorm. That's what Mike Stranger commented on. So real quick, I think that this song in general really brings off the Breach Birth vibes from their singles in the past, and it's just really wonderful to see that they have continued their sound and made their sound a lot better, like a lot better from what I first heard. I'm really upset that Rule of Nines and Blessed Be are not on this album, because I feel that those songs were just some of their best. Seriously, some of their best songs they have ever written. Courtney LaPlante again. All of our songs have a narrative, but they are more about the feeling of the song. To me, this feels like ups and downs of a toxic relationship. Yes, that's what I was thinking as well. We always write the music first in this band, but I think it's fun when you can have the lyrical content mimic the vibe of the music. The working title of this was Heavy Clown, like Clown from Slipknot, because a lot of our favorite nu metal references made it into this song. It's really cool. I liked it. It is a very good song. It's not your best song, but it's a really good song. On the Yellow Jacket. Woke from a vision. The plot is still fleeting. I carry you with me, but I know what I saw. Hole in my head is in the shape of a man. I swear it was an illusion of the retina. Already seen, but cannot access my memories. With repetition in my temporal lobe. Relief is fleeting, I know something is with me. Release the pressure, Leviathan flows. Soma Cell, Soma Ross, nothing saved, double knot. In Sam's lyrics, if I tie up the loose ends into a forceful mechanical movement, hemisphere intuition, deal with the light if it doesn't enter. And then together, where was the grace when I was asking for it? There's an absence in your phosphonetic fear, full of hate, perforates me like a yellow jacket. Where was the grace when I was begging? I was asking for it. I thought the cut was just a laceration. Now I recall that it was visual. It's just a phrase to induce decapitation. Once you taste it and see what I saw, there is no turning back, Soma Cell. And goes into lyrics again with the chorus. Woke from a vision. The plot is still fleeting. I carry you with me, but I know what I saw. Hole in my head is in the shape of a man. I swear it was an illusion of the retina. Hole in my head is in the shape of a man. They say that the devil is in the shape of a man. They say that a lot in the Bible. And yeah, I think that this protagonist that they're speaking of, Saul, I think Yellow Jacket is a reference to Hastur, which is a Lovecraft entity that lives on another planet. If you haven't read The Yellow King, then I highly suggest that you go check that out. The Yellow King is a very, very, very gruesome and very, very well thought of story by Howard P. Lovecraft. Let's check it out. Courtney says, this is one of my favorites on the record. I think it's a double drop D tuning, so it's inhumanely heavy. I don't do a lot of screaming on this song, but it definitely has some of the lowest, scariest screams I have ever gotten out of me. The rest of the song is me talking, and my inspiration for that was a lot of alternative music of the 90s bands like Butthole Surfers that had all this weird spoken word stuff in their songs. And then we had Sam Carter from Architects do some amazing vocals on it, which sounds amazing. It really does, it's a great song. The Summit. I was looking for the wrong way out. Empty road is like an open mouth. If I stay here, they are going to cast new doubt on me now. If the sun is setting on my side, like a vesper in the eventide, then their lips are going to open wide. Serpent tongue, how could I know when the ebb and flow would desert you? How can I crawl up to reach those heights and run? The venom is what keeps me alive. Up to the summit at night, desperate to find that beating heart of mine that always makes me run. Isolation if the road can't whine. Force of nature in a different time. Setting sun is gonna make me blind to my faults. Echo chamber in a canyon height. Take the exit where no one can hide. Their lips are gonna open wide. Serpent tongue, how can I know when the ebb and flow would desert you? How can I crawl up to reach those heights and run? And it goes into the chorus again. I cannot go on, break me down and hold me till the dawn. Poison is the purposeful, it's gone. Desperate to find the beating heart, I could not go on. Break me down and hold me till the dawn, I'll not create again. And it goes into the chorus again. The venom is what keeps me alive. The evil things, the dangerous things in life are what make us feel alive. I feel that this is a thrill seekers. This is the thrill seekers freaking anthem, for sure. Courtney, what do you have to say about this? Quote unquote, I have this fantasy in my mind where there is this new genre of music that doesn't make sense. I do as well. It's called ambient core. But it's almost like the parameters are pulled off some genres that I like, and that's where the Summit lives. It's hard to classify it as a metal song, but the guitar is so low and clear. Vocally, I took a lot of inspiration from The Weeknd and Charlie XCX. I never heard him. I know The Weeknd though. Especially the way she lets the last line of a chorus descend in a really playful way. Yeah, it's very, very unique. I really do like this song a lot. Secret Garden. Looking back, you are mistaken. Was it drought or euphoria that could finally make me hopeful in the fault line? Far from perfect illusion. Wait to walk up the island. Double knot into silence. I can never fall in line. I can feel the rain this time. It flows from the hope spring, complacent in rare form. You said, I'll make you leave me. Is it all that I am? And it's you that I came for. Two hands are guarding my heart. I never climbed this far. And nobody waits for me, that I know. Nobody takes from me what I grow. Secret garden, disregard my heart. And nobody waits for me, but I know. Nobody takes from me, but I know. Evidence just to please me. Lie awake, uninspired. It could all be so easy if I could pull out the stitch. It goes into pre-chorus and then the chorus again. Nobody waits for me. Nobody takes from me. I think that this song has a huge influence from the book. And I read the book when I was in middle school. So it just has the influence that the book has. And I feel that this band is very, very nostalgic to Deftones because they tell stories, and I just feel like they're on par with like Chino and his lyrics. Just really, they tell a story. I love it. Courtney says, this is one of the first ones we wrote back in the summer of 2019. Really, that early. But it wasn't quite ready back then. Then the working title was Chino. That's crazy. That's scary how I freaking just threw Deftones in there and she mentions Chino. Wow. Because it reminded us a little bit of Deftones, who we are very, very inspired by. I think the song has such a nice vibe to it. It feels romantically sorrowful. Lyrically, it's me being introspective and advocating for myself. I think a lot of musicians fear losing who they are as their star rises. Yes, I agree. But I think anyone who's in any transitional period in their life can understand that feeling. I can understand it to a degree. I wouldn't want a record company to steal everything from me. Like my lyrics, they'll change the way I make my music just for money. No, I'm gonna do stuff that I want to do, not that people want to do. Alright. What's the next one? Soaking the strings. You crush a delicate moth wing. I see the strain on your fingertips, as if the body was absent, as if the flame was a sycophant. Wow, that's a word I haven't heard since freaking Heart of a Coward. And now I carry you with me, wrapped in my thoughts like a spider web. I let your words get the best of me in unconditional relevance. Digested, spit out, and then misdirect this bitter end. You wrap me up like silk in the strings that pluck me to feed. I escape, but I carry you with me. Harvest and bring a yield sickening. A mistake, but I carry you with me. Cut Byzantine, so brilliant. Fade, 'cause it's all temporary. Soak in the strings that pluck me to feed. Escape, I carry you with me. Eyes shining in the dark, like crystal pools. I can hear your heart, disgusting. Fade from me. It goes into the chorus again. You wrap me up like silk in the strings that pluck me to feed. I escape, but I carry you with me. Silk in the strings that pluck me to feed. I escape, but I carry you with me. Escape, but I carry you with me. It's almost like a toxic situation that this person's in. They enjoy getting hurt, yet they hate getting hurt. They hate getting hurt by someone, but they still want to carry that person with them in their life. It's like they can't hold on. Soaking the strings. Silk is very, very delicate, and strings, webs, as you could say, are very sticky. So it's kind of like a perpetual, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now, man. Paradox. It's a paradox in between sticky and delicate. How can silk stick to strings? Seriously, when it could just float and it's so soft, it's so gentle, and strings are just so sticky and so straight, so rough. And it's a very paradoxical lyric representation that she brings to this, meaning that basically people that are completely different can still stay attached. It's wow. Alright, Courtney. A lot of the songs on this album are heavy and open and slow, but all the more intense songs like this one were written later. When guitarist Michael Stringer first showed me this one, I wasn't sure what to do because I always feel like the vocals need to match the energy of the song. So whenever there's something bouncy, I try not to think about what a metal vocalist would do. I look more to what I think good rappers would do. For this song, I was like, how would the Wu-Tang Clan do this song? I would absolutely never be able to rap, but I really admire how important the flow is. It is pretty cool. I like her quotations. Really cool. Holy Roller, one of my favorites. Holy Roller sits in the garden we fled, blood into wine, take my body instead. Holy Roller sits in the garden we fled, blood into the wine, take my body instead. Holy Roller. Stand to the left of me in paradise, Holy Ghosts will. Born of blood and seraphim, to grip the Nazarene, crown of God you wear it then, to come and rapture me. And goes into pre-chorus thing. Stand to the left of me in paradise, Holy Ghost will. Fade into oblivion, like a blade falling slowly. Curse the holy down. And when I die, you won't pray for me. That's when I learn to cut my ties. And it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. It's really good. It's a really good song. It's seriously one of their best songs like ever written. So what do I think this song's about? I think it's about a person losing their faith in God, and really just kind of like putting into perspective. They're just This is about a pagan ritual. I feel that this song is a very paganistic vibe, not just because of the video. The garden we fled, blood into wine, take my body instead. Blood into wine. Jesus' blood is wine in church. That's what they say, at least. Take my body instead. The body of Christ. Take my body. The person wants to sacrifice themselves in this song, and the blood into wine. They want to change their blood into wine. They want to be immortal. They want to be like Jesus. Wow. So there is no quotations by Courtney. It says in an interview with Revolver, vocalist Courtney explains. Okay, so there is quotation. This song was never intended to be a single. We wrote it in January to be an angry palate cleanser on an otherwise dark, moody, atmospheric album. Our mission statement was, let's make the most ridiculous song that we can. When we had the opportunity to tour Europe in March, we decided to put the unfinished song in our set. Since we enjoyed it so much until our tour was cut short due to the pandemic, it was the highlight of each night. It is really good. It's great. It's an awesome song. Alright. Eternal Blue. It's not that you opened my heart, folding like a reptile. Colder in the light, it's not that the agony starts to pull me like a riptide. Pulsing in time, it's one by one. Cut the circulation. As the dust settles for you, blood in the cut will run. An eternal blue, sun to illuminate all wounds. I wish my blood would slow down. And what's left of me? A cavity. At least this space is mine. It's where you left me to die. I wish my blood would slow down. You can make my blood rush. Slow down. It's taught that consuming their hearts will soothe like a brush of fire. Consuming on the incline. Not that the sediment starts to hold me like a sapphire. Frozen in time, it's one by one. Cut the circulation as the dust settles for you. Blood in my eyes will run. An eternal blue sun to illuminate old wounds. I wish my blood would slow down. I'm waiting. Course again. Course again. Eternal blue sun to illuminate old wounds. Son of the past. Bringing up the past. Worried about the past and what the past did to you. Move on with your life. Get on with the future. The future is now. The past is old news. That's what I feel like it is. This is one of the first tracks that we wrote. Oh, sorry, this is her speaking now. This is one of the first tracks we wrote, and I think it's my favorite. Our producer Dan Bronstein really helped us dig a little deeper with the synth part of it, taking a lot of reference from new wave acts from the 80s, like Tears for Fears and Depeche Mode. Man, I fucking love you guys. I just love how heavy and beautiful the song is, and it has a very rare Michael Stringer guitar solo in it. Yes, it's very rare. I never heard that before, which I love lyrically. It's about someone who is at rock bottom but is trying to romanticize that many people seem to glamorize depression. But I think it's important not to get caught up in that. I definitely agree. I definitely agree that depression will ruin you. This is one of my favorites. We live in a strange world. I am coasting on nice dreams, lonely, folding on each other, and waiting for great things. But all they do is stop to grace me with a cold sleep. If I breathe in, I feel another erase me to pace me and hold on to the drop. Sunken in, and now we live in a strange world. You let the bastards grind you down, collapse a vein so you don't drown. Sunken in, now we live in a strange world. I was straight seamed and naive, Unturned stones and plastic diamonds that made me heavy. I'm rolling to a stop. Its greatness leave me alone. I know I won't recover. Erase me, pace me, I'm waiting for the drop. Course again. Circle me in cerulean. Pressure me in the counterfeit. Shelter me in complacency. The ghost of me will finally sleep in the blue. It's a great song. Alright. So, collapse a vein so you don't drown. Sunken in, now we live in a strange world. Everyone, and I mean almost every single person out there, is literally trying to be the best of the best, have the best of the best shit, have the best car, the best house, everything. Does it really matter when you die? Can you take that shit with you when you die? You can't. It's a very strange world. Why do people do what they do? Just get the essentials and get out. Die. Be happy with a family. Be happy with kids. Be happy having a place to live. Period. I definitely feel that that's what this song's about. It's very, very materialistic. Every time I listen to... Oh, this is her speaking now. Every time I listen to this song, I feel different about it. We first wrote it before the pandemic, before the band started gaining success. When I recorded it in February 2021, I had a lot more to say about how weird the world is. It feels like I'm just watching this stuff happen to me like a viewer, rather than it actually happening to me, because I'm just sitting in my house watching all these people online starting to know who the band is. It's a bizarre feeling, and you worry about messing it up. It really is. It is. I'm not in that position to be in your position, Courtney, but hopefully in the future my music will get out there and people will listen to it. But yeah, Halcyon, one of my favorites. Sickle, sickle, set me aside. Burn the bridge, no mercy tonight as they run to retrograde love. And I know the specter is calling. Mountains are falling below into replication. And I lay to waste my life, halcyon days and nights. So I could be one of them. I could be one of them. Promises buried twice. Down where they won't survive. So I could be one of them. Gripping to relevance. These silhouettes will drive me crazy. Brittle sparrow, pale by design, delicate they corner my mind. Feel them run. I'm feeling them run. Precious is the retrograde in power. With no emotion it brings devotion and starts to fade. Course. I could be one of them. These silhouettes will make me contemplate. Will I fit or will I fade away? Burning bridges as devotions fade. Irrelevance is imminent. I could be one of them. What is this song about? Silhouettes will drive me crazy. Brittle sparrow, pale by design. Talking about voices in her head, basically. Voices happening in the protagonist's head. Kind of like schizophrenia, I guess you could say, or like bipolar disorder. I feel that this is a very, very powerful track, and I feel that this track needs to get known by people that have never listened to this band. I feel like this could be a single. I really do. This is a great, great fucking song. Courtney says, this one's Michael's favorite song, like Sunkiller. I just love how dramatic it is. It's a big heavyweight of a song, and it gives me a lot more room with my singing range. Most of these songs are me thinking about not wanting to mess it up, and not wanting to get my little spirit crushed. This one is me looking at all those successful people and the version of me that's going to compromise everything so that they can be one of those people. Yeah, I definitely feel you there. I want to be successful too with my music. You guys are doing way better than I am. Alright, circle with me. Feel the weight of a martyr. It could all be yours. Cut down the altar. Visionaire and deepest fake. Dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen. Feel no pain. I just want to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop. I'm spinning out of control. The sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I want to know. If there is no heat when I escalate, the fire is cold. They echo. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a martyr. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Traitor, cut down the altar. It could all be yours. Vultures circling the flame. Nothing scared, nothing lost when birds of prey invade my thoughts. They promise I will feel the pain, not strong enough to hold the flame. Bridge. I held the power of a dying sun. I climbed the altar and claimed my place as God. Circle with me, this could all be yours. It just keeps repeating. I feel like this song is about cut down the altar of God. Definitely a person that wants to be like God. And I feel that this is in contrast, or not in contrast, I think it goes along with, and symbolism yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh. In addition to Holy Roller, I feel that this is the next step. Alright. So, there's two quotes. This song was written in the studio as a last-minute addition, one of my many reasons we are so grateful to no longer be exclusively working remotely. It captures the spectrum of emotions I've been feeling lately about my music, from the anxiety I feel about messing up to a confidence meant to protect me from self-doubt. And then also her quotes. This is the newest song on the record, and it was written in the studio. Michael wrote it in an afternoon. Some of the darker and dramatic parts remind me of Evanescence. I really do feel that as well. But on the chorus, I took reference from Tears for Fears. Really? So it's that little weird song, but it really kind of unlocked us a lot of creativity in us to make all of our songs better. We ended up putting it out first because it really represents how we are feeling about our band right now. It is one of my favorites. Constance. Dying sun burns in the night. I watch it glow. It's so hard for me. Speaking darkness out of spite. Coercion and then caving in wrap me up in my bitterness. Give it up. I'm complacent. Just enough to escape it. Heretics wouldn't faze me. Lucid trust, I don't want it. Palms are rough when you promise. Fire lies when you are honest. It's hard to lose and wonder why. You pressure in increments, like a slow-moving coup. Memories dissonant when I am holding you. If my sun won't set tonight, I'll look around, but it's so hard for me, like a shadow passing by. Crashing into shapes and then fading in with my innocence. Give it up, I'm complacent, just enough to escape. I'm not gonna read that again. It's hard to lose and wonder why. I have been waiting my whole life. For pressure increments, I like a slow-moving coup. Memories dissonant, and I am holding you. It's very... I feel that this song is about losing someone that you love. And I lost two people that I love in the same year. So this is a very, very powerful song for me to read and to react to. Sorry. But it's definitely hurts reading this. I'm not gonna lie, it really hurts reading this. But it's a beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. I love this song so much. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of my other favorites, I guess you could say. So this song is about losing someone you love before you even lost them. Before you even lost them. That doesn't make sense. It's losing someone you love before you even lost them. So I think it deals with Alzheimer's. So Darko put out a song called Donna, which dealt with dementia and the death of dying with dementia. Or sorry, the grandfather had dementia, and he thought that she was still alive, and he was seeing her and everything. But anyways, this song is definitely about Alzheimer's. I definitely feel that. Courtney wrote Constance over the summer of 2020 when her grandmother passed away. She wasn't able to say goodbye due to travel restrictions. Wow, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. She wrote this with Dylan Hyrsiuk of Versa Films, whose grandmother has dementia, which you can see in the video is based off of him and his family. So good, man. Just as Sun Killer was always to be the opener and Holy Roller was always meant as the middle point, followed by Eternal Blue, Constance was always meant to be the last song. But the lyrics didn't really start to form until last year when my grandmother passed away. Writing this song just helped me think about the feelings of losing someone. It's dedicated to her because she always wanted me to put out a song that doesn't have screaming in it. Wow. Well, good news for you, I quit cigarettes because my grandfather died from cigarettes. I promised him that I would quit cigarettes, and I haven't touched one since. When Holy Roller took off, we knew that we wanted to use the follow-up single as a statement to show that we are not just going to put out the same thing over and over. We wrote the music for this song at the same time as Blessed Be and Rule of Nines, but I hadn't ever committed to lyrics. I came to our director Dylan with a proposition: let's create the music video and the lyrical content of the song. At the same time, we both felt compelled for the song and story to reflect the sorrow we both feel about our grandmother's passing away recently. Due to border shutdowns, I was not able to say goodbye to my grandmother, Phyllis, to whom the song is in tribute, or attend her funeral. Fuck, that sucks. I always promised her that I would sing at her memorial service because she always requested a pretty song with none of that scary screaming. I hoped writing this song with no scary screaming in it would help me find a sense of closure. Dylan wrote his video concept to honor his grandmother, Constance, to whom the video is in tribute of. Our music videos usually have a horror element to them, and we wanted to explore a different side of horror. The horror of feeling like your mind is betraying you due to a long battle with dementia. With Dylan's permission, we named the song Constance to immortalize her story. I gotta give it to you guys, man. This is probably one of the best albums I have listened to this year, for sure. It's a great fucking album. I'm out of breath reading these lyrics. That just really I really get out of breath reading these lyrics. But that's it. I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, because I'll be explaining my top 3 songs. I'll be explaining all the other stuff. And if you're watching this so far, man, please click the like button. It helps me. It helps my channel. My channel needs help right now. It really does. I'm trying to get to 20K. I see other channels just getting higher views, higher subscribes. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. I have no clue what I'm doing wrong. And it really bothers me. So if you could please click the like and the subscribe. It would mean the fucking world to me. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of this review. Well, I got a lot of people saying that I just do stuff for views and say that I like something for views, but I gotta be 100% honest with you guys. That was a fantastic album. Honestly, it really was. I loved every single song on that album. It's not because I'm a huge Spiritbox fan. It's just the fact that it's originality. Every single song sounds different from the last. Just like White Pony. Like I said, White Pony. Every single song sounds different. Nothing sounds the same. From the freaking creepiness of Sun Killer into the freaking vengefulness of Hurt You, and into the freaking epicness of Yellow Jacket featuring Sam Carter, and the slow vibes from Summit. and the very nostalgic vibes from reading the book in Secret Garden. Silk in the Strings really surprised me. Fantastic track. Holy Roller, the brutalness, the sheer brutalness of this band in one track can be described as Holy Roller, excuse me. I had a really shoegaze slash ambient vibe with Eternal Blue. And We Live in a Strange World really took me by surprise because I was not expecting a pop beginning and then right into metal. That was awesome. Halcyon, another freaking surprise to me. It was slow in the beginning and it just kicked off on that breakdown. And of course, the freaking amazingness that is Circle With Me and the sadness that is Constance. My 3 favorite songs in this album after our first listen. Number 3. I'm definitely going to have to give it to We Live in a Strange World. I love the fact that it surprised me. It created a vibe that I was not used to, but yes, then I got used to it after a while. And like, wow, really fucking good song, dude. Really loved it. Number 2. It's going to surprise you guys. Number 2, I'm throwing at Halcyon. I liked Halcyon because another fucking surprise for me, and just amazing. It was fucking amazing. Number 1, man, this is it, man. Number 1 on this album is gonna go to Silk in the Strings. Why do I like that song so much? Because it's different, it's brutal, and it's soft, and it's brutal, and it's soft. It's so good. I could pick Holy Roller, but no, man. I gotta give it to the songs that people don't know about. And I'm gonna throw it out. It's my favorite song. Silk in the Strings, for sure. Alright, man. Time has come. Spiritbox Inspirations. I know for a fact that Spiritbox is influenced by Deftones. I read an article on Courtney not too long ago. Her 10 albums that changed her life. Read an article on Facebook, and sure enough, White Pony was right on that list. I knew it would be. What else does this band sound like? Deftones is definitely their number 1 inspiration. I can definitely hear it. I hear a little bit of Imogen Heap as well in their music, especially a couple of their tracks. They had the computerized voice. That was really cool. I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. I think that Ginger is also an influence of this band because the way that they play, it is very similar to Ginger. And I'm not saying that her screams are the same as Tatiana, but it's very similar, I guess. The bass definitely doesn't have the chugs from Eugene and Ginger. Bill kind of slows it down and he plays with the guitar, but he has his own bass riffs as well, which I really like. I really respect that. Really good job on that bass work. Alright, we got 2 more, right? 2 more. I definitely think that Architects is another freaking band that was influenced, that influenced Spiritbox as well. And last but not least, I think that Bjork, yes, I said Bjork, is one of the inspirations for Spiritbox, especially Courtney. Her vocals really remind me of Bjork and how they just really flow together nicely and just I gotta give it to these guys, man. I gotta give it. I can't sit here and pretend that I gotta give them subpar. Nah, man. Spiritbox Eternal Blue is getting a 10 out of 10 from PTB Empire. Pasta Boss, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Pos gives Eternal Blue a 10 out of 10. I gotta give it. They're fantastic album. Great album. Loved it. Full playthrough. Just really did it for me. I was gonna react to each video, but I was like, no, man. I have a feeling that this band's gonna do a full playthrough. Everything's gonna come out one after another. And just, I feel that this is gonna be the future of my album reviews because I had a lot of people saying that you should not do album reviews by singular videos. I had a lot of people saying that I should not do Patreon only album reviews. That's why we're doing the monthly thing. I'm gonna throw up a poll on Facebook, or sorry, not on Facebook, on YouTube, and ask you guys what you want, man. What do you want? I'm gonna ask my viewers what they want, and whatever the viewers choose, I'm gonna do it. All right, that's it, man. What is the genre of Spiritbox? I'm gonna throw it out there, man. Me and Drew Man made a new genre, ambient core. I definitely hear it. It's ambient core. Gent, definitely gent. Kind of pop, kind of like R&B. Definitely R&B. I definitely hear R&B. And finally, metalcore. Definitely feel that this band is metalcore, gent, R&B, ambient core. And there's one more. Horrorcore, I guess. Now they're kind of losing that horror vibe to them. I don't like that. I like the horror vibe. That's the only thing I disagree about. I don't like the fact that they're losing the horror vibe. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, PTV out. Peace!